Well, the thing that caught
Listen,
my attention with it was, and this is a funny meme, and it's really funny.
sure.
It's the well, I'm pretty sure it was Nick Rekieta, right? It was like, "I wish you $1 million,"
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to him, right?
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, I don't know who this guy. Like, what is this all about? So I looked and I was like, I'm still confused as to what the fuck is going on. But I've been using that line for everything.
Yo, dude, yeah, it's so
I've been
good.
using it for it's just an everyday conversation. I wish you a million hats. It's just fucking great.
Yo, oh my god, bro, did you see what happened with Rekieta fucking 2 nights ago?
Are you
Oh,
talking about
Johnny,
the Dear John
dear
thing?
John. Oh my god, that was brutal. Did you watch the whole thing? Did you watch any of that?
Yeah. So my opinion on that is nuanced.
Okay, it's nuanced. All
So
right.
my opinion on that's nuanced. Do I think Rekieta is wrong in saying that it's weird that there's this parasocial shit where this guy's like heavily on his dick and then hates
Mhm.
him? No, I think it probably is fucking weird as shit.
I said the same
Uh,
thing. Yeah, I said the same thing.
but
Yeah.
but I think like when you're a little too many sheets to the wind, your level-headed, kindness can seem cruel, and your eloquent points become a bit mean-spirited.
Yeah.
And so I think what he was trying to impart to his audience about his experience with feeling betrayed is what he felt by this guy. Just came off as mean, right?
Yeah, yeah. He's like, "Oh man, you should kill yourself, but you can't even afford the bullet to shoot yourself in the head. Your family hates you." Revealing like
Because I
this
mean,
fate he
I
lives
was
in and
sitting
stuff.
there, yeah, because I was sitting there watching it and thinking, like, okay, so this is some guy who he had some weird relationship with, some fan that donated money to him. And then like he's somehow an emergency contact. He calls him up with like I'm feeling suicidal shit, and
Mm.
Rekieta's on the phone with him all night. And then something happens, and now this guy's like criticizing him in every regards, weekly or whatever the fuck it is.
Mm.
And so I think Rekieta's hurt by that and probably feels betrayed by that. I'm probably pissed off about it, and it's like I don't begrudge him that, but I think it just he came off. I don't think it came off like he thought it came off, and he just. I think his audience, the audience that he's cultivated,
Yeah.
looks at that and they're like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, why are you saying this shit, man?" It like makes it just. I don't know. I think I don't know what's going on with Rekieta.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
is he reading Kiwi Farms every day and like
Yes, yes.
melting down over it? I don't know.
Oh,
I
he
guess.
he is, dude. Cause like he's really fallen into that trap of being obsessed with every little thing that is said about him, right? And he's
Well, and the,
drinking every day. If you scroll, like honestly, scroll to what he
yeah,
looked like 3 years ago. Just open up his video tab and hit down, scroll down. In fact, I'll put it on screen. I'll put it on screen too. We
sure.
saw
While you're
this.
doing that, I mean, like
Sure,
the
go
crazy
ahead.
thing to me is, like, and I said this when I was on the casino. And I really mean it. He is really one of
etc.
only
They'll keep
like
getting that
two,
money,
maybe three
and
people
they'll
I've
keep
ever met
having favored
where I
nation
thought this
status
guy is
with
going to
the.
parlay his internet shit into an actual career.
Yeah.
Like this is going to, when you look at the way he handled the trials and shit when he was doing, his big trials where he's hitting 100,000 people, right? The forum and the format, the flow of it, the comedy, the relaxed nature of it.
Mhm.
That was Nick.
That was
That was
Nick. Yeah.
Nick's. Yep, that was Nick's shit. That was stuff that he got set up. He turned it into fucking a crazy successful thing.
Oh, it was
And
good. Yeah.
I thought, if he were to do like an elevator pitch, if he were to go to like a station with something like this, I could see him getting a TV show out of it. They integrated, like back in the day, there used to be Tech TV, right? At Tech TV, like you had a Call for Help with like Leo Laporte and stuff. So they had like a TV show with internet integration, and this is back in the old days, right?
Okay.
I thought like, oh, I could picture Nick doing something like this on Court TV, and they've got some kind of like web integration with it, and he's gonna have like it's gonna be fucking crazy successful for him. I really thought he was like on the cusp of that.
I said I was even like after I saw him on Netflix and I saw what was happening with everyone watching Nick. It was like crazy. I'm like, there is no way he won't have a show like that, like an online. I thought it'd be like a Netflix deal or something, or like what you said.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah,
like a,
like Netflix too. Yeah, I mean, I say
or
TV.
like
Nobody,
or
nobody watches TV
yeah,
anymore.
yeah,
You got,
or like
yeah,
all those other streaming services. I thought for sure because it would have been like the perfect type of show, right? Where you get like an editor to get all the massive parts of a certain trial, and then you like have him and a bunch of lawyers on a panel. Basically, his show with higher production, with like an Alex Jones style you know, set. I thought that was on the way. I literally thought that was on the way. And then one day I just like stopped paying attention, came back, and I went, "What the fuck?" So
Well, yeah, it is. It is really weird. Like I don't. I don't know what's going on. Like I really don't. It really baffles me because like I saw him at like the height of that, and I thought, yeah, I mean, he was doing shit I could never approach. Like my most successful stream, I think was like maybe 30,000.
yeah,
Like he blew that out of the fucking water. Like he's doing numbers.
100K, like
Yeah, he's doing numbers that are like crushing the top people on Twitch, the top people on YouTube. It was fucking insane, and he was getting a shit ton of money in donos too.
Oh yeah.
So I thought, and you had all these people coming on from channels with like huge amounts of subs. Everybody wanted to be on his show. It was the hottest fucking thing. And then it just flipped for some reason. It flipped, and then he started like, just I guess drinking a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's definitely the drinking, dude. Like I would say right now, like the drinking is it's a bottle a day, and basically like because I'm 100 days sober now today. And actually, it's going to be about 101 in a few hours. Amazing. So
wait a minute. But then why did you send me that video earlier of you snorting coke?
You weren't supposed to fucking tell anyone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you were like, "Hey, I'm celebrating my 100 days sobriety."
Want to come on? Want to come on,
like, Andy? I don't think you understand how this works.
But no, so basically, like I'll watch videos every now and then, just to watch like what it does to you and all that stuff, just to keep you on the straight and narrow. And basically, what happens is it destroys the actual pathways in between your thoughts. So when you're thinking of something to actually doing something, or rationalizing it, like your frontal cortex, it like starts to like actually deteriorate that section of your brain. So basically, the more you drink, it can be repaired. There can be reversal. I don't know. At this point with him, it might be will have some damage. But
I don't think. I don't. How do I phrase this? I don't think the problem with Rekieta is the drinking. I mean, the drinking is a problem.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I think the drinking is a symptom of what the actual problem is. So I don't know like what happened behind the scenes in his life.
Oh,
like,
I see what you're saying. So,
but I think like something really bad happened. I don't know if it's personal, professional, whatever it is. And he just started drinking a lot to kind of cope with it and deal with it, and then that just accelerated. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. So, like the drinking, yeah, it's bad and all that stuff, but whatever had to have happened. Like Ashton's theory, I mean, like he's not here, obviously, but what his theory is that he's not happy that he's married and has 5 kids. And, he wishes he could live like the life like a rock star.
Yeah, but the problem I have with that is like, everybody's seen a dude with a midlife crisis. They buy a fancy car. They go have like an extramarital affair. They start dressing like they're 20 instead of 40. But they don't necessarily turn into a raging alcoholic. Like what I'm saying is like, what I'm observing, if I had to like wager a guess, is like there's something that's happened and he doesn't want to talk about it, which is fair enough. Personal is personal. But I just don't know what it is. And I feel bad for it. I know everybody's really pissed at Rekieta and they're nitpicking everything, and I get it, right? But it just to me it just seems very strange. Like he was so close. He was right on the line.
Oh, he had it. In my opinion. He
getting
was
that
like,
bag, right?
It was like the fucking the contract was in the mail about to be sent. It was that close. And then it's just gone. It's just like,
and, I would say this is, if he can address whatever the issue is and pare back on the alcohol, I mean, he could probably get close to it again. That success that Rekieta had was because of Rekieta. Like those streams and that format, and that was all him. That wasn't, him taking the idea from somebody else. That was him being like, let's do legal streams. Let's set it up like this. Let's do it. And it worked.
Yeah.
And now he's going to have everybody copycatting that, and they'll have, their success, and they'll do well off of it. I did see, is it Eliza Clips, the one that clips him a lot?
Yeah. Alyssa Clips. Alyssa Clips. Shout out to Alyssa Clips.
So, I had said when we were talking, you'd mentioned somebody who was like, oh, that's the fat dude that Rekieta yelled at. and I found out that he was stream sniping.
Yeah, no, he
And
was. Yeah.
I felt bad about that. I felt bad about that. I didn't mean that as like a shot at him. It's just that's how I remembered it. But no, I remember that stream because I saw a clip of it. I think it was on her channel
Yeah.
where he like yells at the dude for like 20 or 30 minutes.
Yes, we covered that
for
too.
like no reason though. The guy wasn't hostile at all. He just like screamed at him.
He brought up one thing about Kiwi Farms, one thing, and Nick basically went on a diatribe verse. Sorry, oh my God, I know his name. In fact, I had one of his clips for the show today. If Ashton were here, sorry, I feel so.
Sector Tourist in your chat said it's because he defended Josh. Is that what he did that set him
Sean,
up?
Sean. Of course, it's Sean. Yes, he defended. Potentially criminal. So sorry, Sean. I always forget your name. I'm so sorry, dude. I don't mean to be an asshole, dude. I actually like Sean. I think he's funny. I've seen his clips on a list of clips. I've seen his show sometimes here and there. I had a clip, but yeah. You know what's funny when you said the fat guy? I'm just like, I knew he was stream sniping. I'm like, ooh, but I didn't want to say anything to make it like awkward.
Well, here's the thing I don't get either is like,
Of course, yeah. He's
as
cool.
you're watching,
He's cool.
yeah. So as you're watching the clip, right? What I thought was really strange was, so Sean, whatever, he wasn't fucking hostile. He wasn't like being mean. He wasn't trying to be a cunt. But like Nick was just like super pissed.
Yeah.
And I didn't get it. And like he sat there and he took it. Like he could have got mad and fired back and like, dug at him, but he didn't. He had a different fucking opinion. But like as far as Kiwi Farms goes, like it's like a tale as old as time. Like I don't know if Nick's like under the impression like this is a new thing.
Oh shit.
Like Encyclopedia Dramatica, a fucking E-Bombs World, something awful. Like all these websites have existed, whether the image boards or forums, and they always talk shit about people that do stuff on the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's that there's nothing new about that. Like that's existed forever. And so if it's like driving you mad to read it, don't fucking read it then.
Dude, that was like a big thing too when that was a big thing too with Ralph, right? Because the problem was fucking. Hang on, make sure this is on. All right, yeah, it's on. All right, so the thing with Ralph is that.
Whoa, Andy, you've got there's porn on your screen right now.
No, shut up. No, I was turning my PS5 back on it.
It's two black guys fucking. What the fuck is going on, Andy?
Stop! Shut up!
I can hear their balls slapping. I can hear the echo. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm tuned into Ralph's stream. He's on JC's at 187 right now. Sorry about that. I was watching Ralph. I should have known when I saw two black penises. It was a Ralph stream.
Yeah.